Welcome back, everyone, to this week's edition of the calendar. We are in the middle of some really cool spring events, and they're kind of Easter themed or spring themed, but we have something coming up that is just a little bit different, kind of something else other than spring, and that is a comedy hypnotist. Now, what in the world?
Well, this guy, Mikey Angel, so basically he takes his knowledge of hypnotism, magic, and theater, and what he does is he'll like take basically people from the audience, hypnotize them,
and then everyone laughs at him. Is that what happens?
He puts them in a skit.
Okay.
So that he like hypnotizes. So it's a huge audience interaction.
Okay.
Now he doesn't do anything purposely to like embarrass anyone.
Sounds like a lot of fun. I just, in my mind, I have this, kind of, oh, they're going to hypnotize me and I'm not going to know what I'm doing and everyone's going to laugh at me. So that's not where we're going.
It's not really laughing at you. It's laughing with you.
Of course.
Because if you would be watching yourself, you would be laughing hysterically.
You'd probably be bright red. No. So that sounds like a lot of fun. Is it kind of more for adults, or is it? We have
they
say
9 and younger, so it's a pretty clean comedy show.
Okay, kind of a good idea when
probably
it comes
like
to
clucking, making people cluck like chickens and stuff like that.
Yeah, when it comes to comedy, it's always a good idea to know, if kids are
Carlin.
invited, but they certainly are. We'll give you the information for that up on the screen. That is going to be, let's see, is it at Wilson College?
Yes.
Crystal, it is at Wilson College. Okay, that's in Chambersburg. It's Friday at 7, or doors open at 7. The show starts at 7:30. Free for ages 9 and younger, and for Wilson College students, and then $15 and $12 for adults and seniors, and $8 for ages 10 to 18. So something kind of for everybody. Now, from comedy to fish tank, which that makes me think of kind of a little thing all thrown together, the fish tank ensemble. Am I going down the right path?
Yeah,
kind
of. Like basically, they have what they call a worldly perspective of as unique as their music, is what is their website says. So basically, the world music and gypsy music combined.
And you don't get to hear. That's kind of something different too that you don't get to hear all the time.
So they work outside of the mainstream labels, and they've been pretty have their own little cult following. We actually have a video of them performing.
Yeah, I think we'll stop trying to describe it and let you listen for yourself. Let's check it out.
Come on over and show me what are you gonna do, 'cause you got me so cold. Stop messing with my baby.
Looks very unique, Crystal, and that's going to be at the Shepherdstown Opera House, so very perfect for the Shepherdstown area, kind of
exactly.
A very unique experience. So we'll put the information for you on that up on the screen. The Fish Tank Ensemble, 9 o'clock on Friday at the Shepherdstown Opera House. If you don't know where that is, that's along West German Street. It is $10, and of course, operahouselive.com has information not just about this show, but about the Shepherdstown Opera House in general, if you'd like to check out more of their events. And now, when I was looking over our list of events for this week's calendar, this one kind of caught my eye because it says individual instruction for kite flying techniques. Now, how often do you get an opportunity to do something like that? I mean, I haven't flown a kite since I was a little kid, but I'm pretty sure I'm not very good at it.
Maybe I'm hoping they can give you the right instructions on when to run and throw it over your head at the same time, so you don't get yourself wrapped up in the stuff.
Well, I would be the one that gets.
Or the one that give you do loop-de-loos or something.
Like you see the people when you go
to
the beach.
Yeah, like that's great. Well, it's funny. I was putting this together. I just saw Saving Mr. Banks about the Mary Poppins.
Oh, okay.
So I was singing "Let's Go Fly a Kite" while I was typing this up. So there's the kite masters, George and Sam Adams. Yes, his name is Sam Adams.
Well, I saw kite masters and I kind of got stuck that there are kite masters, but
they're brothers. They're brothers from Chambersburg, and they're going to offer this individual instruction. And what's great is on from noon to 1:30 Saturday, they're going to actually hold a kite making workshop. So you can make your own kite with your kids, and it's only $1 to participate for the materials. So I think that's really great. Renfrew has a lot of open space, so it is perfect for kite flying.
Okay. So now, I don't know if you know, Crystal, is it designed just for kids, or is it for families? Or?
It's family. It's really, Renfrew does a lot of family oriented. It doesn't, but if you're an adult who just wants to relax and just fly a kite, I think there's nothing more relaxing until you get it tangled.
Just kind of missed out that kite flying technique.
There's just
when you were
something
little.
calming about directing a kite. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
No, I said, it's kind of, we didn't really have much of the winds of March. We had snow. It wasn't like that kind of blustery
Well-
March. Now we're kind of getting the spring temperatures would be
Yeah.
perfect for flying a kite.
I was at the mall in D.C. this weekend, and the mall was filled with kite flyers of all ages.
Very cool. Probably a lot better than me. So let's get the information for that up on the screen. Kite Flying Fun is going to be from 10 to 4 on Saturday up at the Renfrew Institute in Waynesboro. Now we're going to go down to story time.
Yeah, the Authentic Community Theater has for several years held these little like interactive plays in the parks here in the community.
Okay.
Well, it's a little too cold for parks, and they just had the Target Early Childhood Reading Grant. So between the two of them, they're putting on a live, original, interactive musical performance. But this is going to be at the Fletcher Library here in downtown. The show is actually called Real Friends.
Oh, Real Friends. Not like,
Real Friends. You got to do the head bob. Like,
yeah, well, there was an explanation point in there, kind of threw me off. Just wanted to make sure. We'll put that information up on the screen. 10 a.m. Saturday at the library downtown. It's free. There's a website and phone number for more information. So now we have the Wildflower Festival. This is at the Audubon Society, of course, over in Shepherdstown off Scrabble Road, the nature preserve over there.
Yeah, so the Audubon Wildflower Festival is really a good fun event. It's basically for families who want to get out and hike. It's for beginner or advanced walks for families. There's a bunch of children's activities and refreshments. There's also going to be a poetry walk, story walk, and tips for nature photography. And that's that session actually will be at 1 p.m. But it's at Yankower Preserve on Whiting's Neck Road out there off of Scrabble Road near Shepherdstown. So
right,
it's a
we'll
great
give you-
event.
We'll give you that information up on the screen. And Crystal, not to cut you off, but really quickly, let's talk about the new calendar that the Herald-Mail has launched online.
It's called heraldmailmedia.spingo. And basically you just go online, upload a photo and all the information. It's very colorful, and we actually have it so it's a 100-mile radius.
All right, thank you, Crystal. Thanks for joining us. That wraps things up on this week's edition of the calendar.